to Late Night Mayhem. I just realized I don't have my chats all set up, so give me a moment, and I don't know if Rumble's working.
Was that loud for anyone else? Holy fuck.
It
Yeah,
might.
that was a hell of a loud ass clap.
I turned up my... Here, let me turn it down. Because of freaking Friday, I ended up turning up my sound effects a little too high. But why isn't fucking Rumble working? Is Rumble down? Come on.
Wouldn't surprise me.
No, it's working now. I was trying to get it to load up and everything, and it was not wanting to work. But I am not. Okay, we are late. But
he's not
real
a smart
quick,
man.
huh? I know I'm not a smart man. I'm a very dumb man. But real quick, Jack Murphy for $1.99 says, "I love men." Thank you very much, Jack.
All right.
I'm glad you love men. But let's go around the horn. Well, actually, first off, welcome to Late Night Mayhem. Already said all that. We got some interesting topics to cover tonight. We got some interesting game leaks, game spoilers, by the way, in regards to like Suicide Squad, game leaks when it comes to Insomniac and the Wolverine. We'll talk about all that and some hypocrisy in the game journos industry. We got Doctor Who Revolt, because woke on woke crime. You gotta love it. Jonathan Majors being fired and a few other things. Let's go around the horn and introduce ourselves. Let's start with Festive Cloud. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. You know, just
what shinies did you catch?
Seal.
Okay, is that it?
I didn't get really much today.
One of these days, I pray that Cloud catches a shiny girlfriend.
That'd be nice.
Hey, back in the day, that was a thing when that first came out. People were meeting all the time.
Yeah.
It's probably not nearly as popular, though.
Still is, sadly enough. And listen, at least when he finally catches a shiny girlfriend, he can quit shining his knob. So, Adam the Renaissance Nerd, where are you? I mean, how are you?
Where am I? Well, I'm in front of my computer.
Okay.
Today was a Tuesday, so it's usually kind of an off day period. But Jeremy, let me ask you something. How do you spell fired?
I before E, except after C.
Oh, Jesus
No,
Christ.
No. What the hell is wrong? You're a retard.
Fired.
What did he post? Did he say feared?
Look, FIERED in the stream title.
Oh.
I've been waiting 3 hours to do this.
FIRED.
It's fired. Fired.
FIRED. Jesus fucking Christ. Only you're the one that caught it. FIRED.
No, I'm sure people caught it. They're just waiting for us to tell you you're a fucking idiot. That's why.
Well, I mean, did you not see the comment that I got today on one of my Doctor Who videos?
No, I don't read your comments.
I posted it to Twitter. So I had one of the haters come out and goes like, "Oh, he's made 8 anti-Doctor Who videos in the past 7 days. RTD's living rent-free in his head." And apparently I misspelled hemorrhage, which I don't care. Well, hemorrhages. And so he then auto-corrects me. I go like, you know what? I would quit. I comment this to him. I go like, I quit making videos if you guys quit watching them. You know, it's one of my haters.
In all honesty, RTD is not living rent-free in your head. You're riding YouTube right now. That's what you're doing. I mean, I've chosen not to just make all the videos. I'm waiting for the review this weekend because that's my bread and butter. But I mean, you're just doing your YouTube job. That's what you're doing. It's
So essentially, if he wasn't watching them, I wouldn't, be interacting. So I took a screenshot of it, posted it to Twitter, and go like, if you don't like it, don't watch it.
Well, they probably didn't watch it. They just see our titles, and then they go and make a comment. And half the time, you can catch them because they'll say something that contradicts what we actually say in our video.
Yeah. Couldn't you make the same argument for him? You're living rent free in his head. He's seen there caring about you and
hey, there is a possibility that they have met each other.
There is a possibility, but I highly doubt it.
Well, you didn't see his face, so you have to identify him another way.
Your blowjob was a little toothy.
How did I spend?
Whoops.
Yeah, I'm never gonna be able to get that word correctly. I thought I did, and apparently I messed it up, but I don't care. You know what? He got pissed off. The video is sitting at 555 views, and I put it out at
Good.
like one of my bad times at 8 a.m. So you know what? I'll take it. But Static, how are you doing?
Doing good. Tuesday. I've only got one more day of work before the holidays, so that's nice.
Nice.
Yeah, just hanging out. Made a random ass video after the Colorado news, and can't wait for the weekend to start.
We'll address the Colorado news here in a bit, just because I want to. It's serious news, but I think like it's something to talk about, but it's not. It's gonna go to SCOTUS is what I'm trying to get to. Devil made me do it. How are you?
I'm good. Tuesday.
Did you drink your 5-hour energy?
2 or 3, in fact. No, I'm almost done with your thumbnail, and I don't know much else I have this week, as so many shows are being waylaid this week, and so I'm actually ahead of the game and feeling good.
Hey, Devil, I have a question.
What?
If I can find it, motherfucker. Where the hell did I put it? How are you doing ever since your time at the Senate office?
Oh, God damn you.
I know I have it somewhere.
Motherfucker, okay, all right. You just failed because you didn't have it ready to go.
I don't even know if I have it on my computer right now. Fuck.
That would have been really good, but yeah, you fucked it up.
It's
bad.
over. You missed it. It's done.
Yeah, I missed it. I missed it. Don't worry. I'm gonna be getting it and putting it in the Ballbusters intro. Don't
Oh,
worry.
I'm getting even with Kenzo for making that. I made a good one. I showed Gallet already, and she liked it. So I made something good for Kenzo for the pub.
Bug, do you need the link? I'll give you the link. Come here. You'd be good for this, Bug. You got a good one for Kenzo, huh? Well, I may or may not have sent Kenzo the audio of you saying I'll blow every guy on this panel for $1 million.
You motherfucker. me and Kenzo are trading blows here with memes and videos.
Trading blows, huh?
Kenzo is a
Getting out of
terrorist right
hand.
now. Kenzo's a terrorist. He's
What?
destroying all our lives. Without
How is he a
remorse.
terrorist?
Dude, he's putting your face on Beverly Crusher. I hate him for that. It's terrible.
Yeah.
He's putting me next to you, ruining my fantasies for the past 30 years.
I don't know. Triss might be worse.
You know what's uglier than Dermy? Dermy is a ginger. That's
Wrong.
straight up scary. Nightmare with fuel.
What the hell? You know what? I'm going to be sending that to Kenzo now to make me a ginger. Make videos of me as a ginger.
Kenzo also
like
sent me a thing about from the Gronkies, their Simp of the Year thing.
No, I saw that.
Do you
Lab said that she's going to be voting for our good buddy here.
I could just see if Kenzo starts putting out videos with you as genders, you're gonna have Adam like that guy in the American Godzilla where they have the lighter and they're holding for Gorilla shit in the hospital. It's gonna be freaking Adam every time he sees a ginger just freaking going into seizures.
Oh, what is this? Oh, there's actually a poll for a pie chart for Sip of the Year.
Yeah.
Oh, I never
Kenzo
saw
sent me that
this
today.
Oh, I'm opening this image up. Give me a moment. What the hell?
So who's
Cloud,
on the
how are
list?
you not winning this?
Yeah.
So, how am I not winning this? How am I not on this list? I feel cheated now.
You're
got
not,
Mazza.
dude, because you're not the simp, you're the gimp.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Rachel Zegler is my queen. But we got Mazza. We got Kenzo with 4 votes. YouTube with 3 votes. Cloud with 3 votes. Cloud, why the hell aren't you bigger?
I don't know.
You're a lab simp extraordinaire.
I mean, to be fair, that only came about because of my poll. No one ever called me that prior.
Really?
Well, and the yeast tweet didn't help.
Yeah.
Did they bring that up on the show? I feel like that would have gotten you more votes.
Well, I mean, it's not like this got tweeted out, and we will get into topics. Don't you worry. It's not like, this whole series of events got tweeted out. So you got the Gronkies over here. Game of the Year preview for Gronkies. At XX Cloud should definitely win Simp of the Year, right? Scroll down here to Ryan, says he got my vote, and Blab saying mine too.
I think Kenzo should win, to be honest. I mean, he's been rolling on freaking Taylor Swift really hard.
Yeah, he's pretty hard on that Taylor Swift stuff.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay, my love for Zegler is deeper than his love for Taylor Swift. But let's say hello to the chat real quick while we're here. We got Legatus Legionist. We got Triss saying late in Dermy, even though this came in at 7:29. She did not know that I would be late. We got Seal Hunter in chat. Hopefully you got to see that Anime Odyssey that Legatus linked to YouTube for Pluto. We got Professor Savage Dad coming in chat. I already got this, but I'll hit it one more time. Jack Murphy for $1.99. I love men. Well, that's good for you, Jack Murphy. We got JB coming in chat. We got Kel coming in chat. We got Simpy Cloud over here in chat. We got the lovely gal coming in. Mr. Buzz saying I'm a gay furry clown boy. I got work to. Oh, okay. We got Static here. Who else am I missing? We got Jason Sandberg and we got Cash Kester. How are you guys all doing tonight? Okay, let's get into our first topic of the night. So we're gonna do one of the two regards for gaming news and everything like that. How many of you guys are excited for, let's say, Suicide Squad?
I mean, it looks decent, but when Bug told me that everyone uses a gun, I thought that's lame.
Well, how do you feel about the fact that the game's actually set in the Arkham universe? Do you like those games?
The first
Some of the best
couple.
games ever.
Best games ever. I love them. I actually like 1, 2, and I will defend 3, even though I can objectively say it's not the best game. It sucks. But Suicide Squad has a nice little send-off for our Kevin Conroy, outright retconning the end to the Bat Knight protocol and everything like that within the Arkham Knights. Arkham Knight, not Arkham Knights. That's a different game altogether. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League leak reveal return of dead villain, disrespectful end to Kevin Conroy's final outing as Batman. Dead villain, I don't really care to cover because they're already changing how Arkham Knight basically is. They're bringing back Poison Ivy. How many of you guys remember how Poison Ivy died?
I do.
Static? Devil?
No,
In the Arkham Knight game?
Yeah. Okay, I guess nobody
She
remembers.
died?
Yeah, she dies in the Arkham
I didn't
Knight
even
game.
remember.
So she ends up sacrificing her life to basically clear out a bunch of the toxin from Scarecrow. Oh, that I didn't know. I just knew they grooted her and she's a little girl now. I didn't know she's a lolly. Fuck that.
Dude.
Bye, gal. See you Friday.
See ya.
But essentially, yeah, she's back. But you scroll down here because these all came out throughout leaks. And meanwhile, leaker of cringe, who seemingly created their account solely to share this leak, provided players with a since removed audio spoiler regarding the titular team's eventual showdown with Batman. Now, Bug, I don't know how much I can talk about this, but Bugs at least told me about the showdown against Batman. It's nightmare fuel, and it's not Batman. It's actually kind of terrifying to deal with, and it's awful to see this. But ostensibly, they end up tying up Batman after beating him. They all go around kind of cracking. Harley goes around cracking jokes. They all kind of joke at Kevin Conroy's Arkham Batman and everything like that just before they end up shooting him right between the eyes. How do you guys feel about that?
I mean,
Harley Quinn shoots him between the eyes.
You know, you would think, like with how they delayed the shit out of this game, that would have been something they would have changed.
Leaker of Cringe seems like a cool dude.
Like Melee James, for example, the only reason he was going to play this, he wanted to get this game, was because it's Conroy's last performance.
Yeah, that was going to be one of the reasons I get it. But yeah, essentially, Harley Quinn's out here cracking jokes, kind of chastising him a little bit for being Batman, and then ends it with just a bullet to the head. And the problem is, in this whole time, okay, I got roughly 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, maybe about 7 to 8 different lines of dialogue throughout this whole thing. It's a 2-minute clip. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that Kevin Conroy's Arkham Batman can't get out of essentially rope within that time and kill them all.
Yeah.
You're gonna sit here and tell me that he sat perfectly still, tied up, getting chastised, didn't work his way out and kill them all. There's been more elaborate traps to kill Batman that he's gotten out of, and all he is tied up.
Yeah.
That does not. That doesn't compute. But
well, it's because I mean, it's the sweet baby bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
These people don't know how to fucking write a damn story, and all they want to do is push some sort of message. They don't care about anything except for their fucking message.
Yeah, Bug, you told me that I'm trying to be careful on what I do say and what I don't say. But this version of Batman was stabbing people with batarangs and snapping necks, dude. Yeah. I saw the clip you sent. I saw the clip.
And another bullshit thing is that for years, so many people wanted Rocksteady to do a Justice League game, and now we're getting this instead.
Yeah, we're getting them having basically, other than Deadshot, average tier supervillains that aren't really that popular besides Harley Quinn. Even that's despite the push that DC has done for Harley Quinn.
Well, and the only reason why Harley Quinn's famous is because she has boobs.
There's that. She's hot. She's sexy. She's actually clever and intimidating, but she was created within the animated universe. She has like a cult following. I can respect that. But that's back when she was good. This is before DC decided, you know what? We're going to make her a thing and make her just like Deadpool.
Well,
yeah.
Well, she's nowhere near, but that's the thing. She has nowhere near popularity as Batman.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's what they should have done is like Cloud said, have done a Justice League video game and made shit like this, like a DLC for it, you know, like an expansion or some shit using, but yeah, it's stupid. Like I said.
Okay. Bug says, fuck Rocksteady. Bug was an alpha tester. Okay. He played the game, told us some stuff. It's fucked. It's fucked. It's bad. Like I was at least interested, but not to an extreme degree.
Yeah.
And it was nightmare fuel what I saw. I saw Batman just not being Batman. I get it. He's under control from Brainiac and stuff, but this just felt sickening to me. Watching Kevin Conroy's Batman do all this.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I have no horse in this race because I wasn't going to play this game. I didn't play the games before it. I honestly don't care. But just to play devil's advocate and then respond to my own devil's advocate. It is called Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. It is called that.
Yeah.
But Kevin Conroy passes away. You have plenty of time to change this one thing so it doesn't disrespect his legacy, and you don't.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's all I need to know.
Well, look, you have that, but at the same, and you're right. This game has been delayed how many freaking times?
Yeah,
like it's been supposed to come out already. But let's say okay, they go through with the whole they kill the Justice League, everything and whatnot. He's sitting down, tied up, and he gets shot in the head. He gets executed essentially. That's not how Batman would go out.
Yeah.
Batman would literally go out in a blaze of glory.
And they could have easily changed it. Just have it where when she turns her back to talk to one of them, and then when they turn back, Batman's gone, and the rope's just sitting there on the chair. And he's so the idea is that he had to leave. Now he's over there recovering somewhere, so you don't see him again. Ta-da! You could have easily changed it. It wouldn't have took much work, but
he could have survived. He could have ended up breaking himself out of the Brainiac mind washing like he has done in past before. This is fucking Batman we're dealing with. But no, this is also, I think, the third boss of the entire game.
Here's the thing. Many leftists actually despise Batman.
Yeah.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Rich white man. Straight.
And he works with the police.
Yeah.
Oh, they hate him. Remember the G4 thing. Give us a reason on why we should hate Batman. Tell me why we should
I believe it was why we should cancel Batman.
Oh, why we should cancel Batman. I forgot.
Yeah, I remember that. So it was somewhere along those lines.
Yeah, it was essentially Batman is because Batman's a straight white rich man. That's why we need to cancel him. But fuck all this. You end up scrolling down here, by the way, and you get Rocksteady coming out and making a statement themselves because all these are going around, and this is gonna be bad, guys. This is probably gonna be up there with the Last of Us era of things, especially because all the good Rocksteady people are gone. This is potentially gonna be the Joel level of disrespect to a character, especially when it comes to Kevin Conroy, who is like the definitive Batman. But Rocksteady comes out and says, "We're looking forward to players experiencing the story we've crafted in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Once the game launches in the new year, we hope everyone can play the game and feel each moment of the narrative for themselves. It is very disappointing to see details being shared ahead of the game's release, so we can only urge you to try to avoid spoilers where you can, and please try not to impact the enjoyment of other players by posting spoilers. We look forward to seeing you all in Metropolis on February 2nd, 2024. God, are you guys excited for all this? Are you guys ready to see this basically blow up in their faces?
I'm ready to hear the stands sit there and tell us how it's the best game ever.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it kills the company.
I know the games aren't like connected anyway, but after Gotham Knights, I didn't give a shit about this game.
The game is connected.
Right, but I mean, it's not the same devs. It's not Rocksteady.
Yeah, it's not the same devs.
Yeah.
It is Rocksteady, but it is canonically within the universe, which doesn't logically make sense. So they have to basically retcon a bunch of shit.
I mean, Gotham Knights wasn't Rocksteady, but just because Gotham Knights looked like shit, I had no faith in this one, even though it was Rocksteady. I was just like, it's over. Everything's over. This woke mind virus is taking over in video games.
Listen, I pulled the same thing in my own video. I said Gotham Knights when I was thinking of Arkham Knight. My brain. I started calling Gotham Knights Arkham Knights. Listen, they have fucking Knight at the end. It's driving me up a wall. I'm getting it mixed up. I'm getting a shit game mixed up with a mediocre game.
Did Legatus just get an ad?
No. He release date. Wait, did you get an ad? Are people getting ads?
We haven't had bots in a year. I haven't had bots in forever. And if he did, he wouldn't have seen ads. Because bots. Oh, an ad? Oh, an ad. I thought I made a bot. No.
Yeah.
Okay. He just said darn commercials, and I thought maybe he got a ad roll.
That's what I was thinking. I'm quickly double checking to make sure that those are off.
Well, I mean, ads shouldn't be going when a stream is
Oh,
going.
you fucking twats.
They turned them back on?
Yeah.
Well, he said he didn't get one, so.
Well, it even said that we're turning on your thing after I specifically said to keep them off.
Don't you love when that happens when you get an ad for something you're bashing? Like literally. I've seen that on other people's videos where they'll be trashing like a movie or something, and then they'll be like, I don't think I'm gonna go see Aquaman because Amber Heard's still in it, and all of a sudden, boom, Aquaman.
That's why I ended up whenever I do my videos and stuff, I only do a pre-roll and post-roll. I never do a mid-roll. Never do a mid-roll. I hate those, and I don't want to deal with it. I did for an anti-vaping ad. Okay. Yeah, apparently it was on. I'm so sorry, guys. I thought I had that all turned off. But what I want to also show with all this, you're seeing all this. Obviously, we have the Sweet Baby connections. I go through this again in my video. There's Suicide Squad. There's Spider-Man 2. I am going to quickly point out before we get into our next topic on these leaks. Where is it? Don't we have who? Fuck, my brain's dying. Spider-Man was put out by Insomniac. Sweet Baby Inc. works with Insomniac. So you got all this, but I just want to show you. You got you got IGN, and goddamn, she is not an attractive person. Does she have a cat with her? What the fuck? Huh?
I said, is that a real cat?
Yeah, that's a real kitty cat. But you got, IGN talking about this. You got Polygon talking about this. You got PC Gamer talking about this. These are video game leaks. This is video game news. You're supposed to talk about this stuff, right? Well, apparently, when it comes to another game, we're not supposed to be talking about it because another game got leaked recently. And let me get this all pulled up real quick. The other game that got leaked was Insomniac's Wolverine. Yeah, because this story is a little different, though, when it comes to the whole regards to, like, I just said Suicide Squad. That was mainly leaked by possible devs, possibly somebody in the chat. I don't know. I can't point to anybody. Just going to say that. But, that's people that have actually seen the gameplay and everything. They leaked that. When it comes to this is a different story. So hackers got involved. They hacked into, I think, Sony and Insomniac. They got a bunch of information on Insomniac's games and employees. It's kind of weird to have a company have basically passports and stuff like that. Just saying that is kind of weird. But essentially, this hacker group comes in, asked for 50 Bitcoin, which translates to about $2 million US, and then said, if we don't get it within 7 days, we're going to leak everything. They didn't get it, so they leaked everything. And main thing that I think I can actually cover within the actual streams and stuff, because I've seen a fair bit of the actual leaks. I've read the story synopsis. I haven't actually seen the actual story leaks themselves. I've just seen a version of it. The main thing to take away, though, is the dates released included a slide that reveals Insomniac's upcoming games list. The planned games are Marvel's Venom in 2025, Marvel's Wolverine in 2026, Marvel's Spider-Man 3 in 2028, a new Ratchet and Clank.
Hold on.
What?
It's called Marvel's Miles Morales.
Okay, Marvel's Miles Morales 3 in 2028. A new Ratchet and Clank in 2029, Marvel's X-Men in 2030, and an untitled new IP in 2031/2032. As with all the information revealed, dates aren't set in stone or anything like that. You then come over here. Another slide shows an extended roadmap that includes multiple X-Men games and a second new IP game released in 2035. Yet another slide details Insomniac's multiple ambitions, which include Spider-Man 2 Online for 2024, Wolverine Online in 2026, and X-Men Online in 2028. You also get details of how their games did financially and stuff like that, and how they're actually doing. And hey, honestly, Insomniac's doing pretty good. But hey, okay, you got IGN talking about the leaks and everything, and at the end, they say, hey, this is pretty bad. Information happens. Cyber attacks are becoming more and more prominent within the gaming industry. They got personal details. That's not good. That's a simple way to do it. You had Inside Gaming did the exact same thing. You had Polygon come out and do the exact same thing. You had Kotaku come out and do the exact same thing. So it's kind of weird when you're starting to see posts like this from individuals at GameSpot. saying things like, really feel for the Insomniac crew, not just because it's putting all of their work out there, but also their lives. It's awful. This isn't a leak. It's a malicious breach that endangers people. Won't be covering the content of it on GameSpot. Man, a malicious leak that revealed personal information of everything, dealt with like personal details, banking numbers, stuff like that. Almost like it happened the same time with Capcom. And you got a GameSpot article where they're talking about it in regards to Capcom. Capcom hacked reportedly reveals Resident Evil Village release date, Great Ace Attorney plans. Huh, that's interesting. Well, that's just one game journal, guys. It's not like we have other situations of this. Oh, they also talked about the Suicide Squad spoilers and leaks. Oh, well, here's Greg Miller. Greg Miller, he's obviously going to set us right. And I need to make sure that I have my audio for this one. Right, guys? Anybody? What are your guys' thoughts on all this so far?
You're looking at the hypocrisy of GameSpot. It sounded like a dude who just didn't want to write an article as being a lazy turd.
You think that? I'm trying to point something out here because there's something very interesting going on that we're getting to. We have Greg Miller. How many people in here know who Greg Miller is, other than Cloud?
Nope.
See, I told you nobody knows who the fuck this guy is.
There's people that know who this guy is.
I've seen him on shit. I've seen him. He looks like he's always in a bunch of cringy clips.
Yes. And by the way, how you doing, Pinky?
Hello,
Greg
Pinky.
Miller. I guess Steve's over on Twitter. I guess you can comment on Twitter now. I don't know how, but okay, that's cool.
Fuck?
He's gonna poke your brown hole, I think. Is
that what he said?
I think he wants me to poke his brown hole. Hey, Pinky's in the YouTube chat. Be nice, Steve. Okay, we can't be showing this stuff out. Oh, he's also in the YouTube chat now too. Wow, how is Dermy the only member on the panel with a pair big enough not to hide behind a thumbnail?
Because when the shit started, I was eating, bitch.
And it's 11:30 at night, and I don't make myself look pretty for Dermy streams unless it's Friday. So fuck you.
And I don't show my face because I don't want crazy people like you to find me.
That's a good point. But okay, for those of you who don't know who Greg Miller is, he's one of the leading guys of kind of funny. He was around during like IGN and what was that now defunct thing?
G4?
Cloud? No. Cloud. What am I thinking of? Machinima?
Oh,
He was never at Machinima.
He wasn't at Machinima? I thought he was at Machinima.
He went from IGN to then making Kind of Funny.
Okay, so he started at IGN. He went on to do Kind of Funny. He got wrapped up into like Rooster Teeth, Screw Attack, things like this. G4 is a good way of thinking of it. The next level of G4. So G4 was on TV. Kind of Funny, Screw Attack, Rooster Teeth. Those guys were on the internet.
Steve knows him from the screensavers from G4 days.
I don't think he was ever on Screensavers. I don't think so. I think he went from IGN to this, but I don't know that much. He runs Kind of Funny, and he's the most unfunny dude. But you have got a guy who's another game journal coming out and saying something like this.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Greg Miller from Kind of Funny Games. And if you didn't know, Insomniac was held ransom by some cyber hackers. The type.
Wait,
no, we can't hear it. No, we can't hear it.
I can hear it.
God damn it, Static!
Fuck you, Adam.
You know what I mean? Saying that they wanted $2 million or they'd release a whole bunch of Insomniac files. And they did that. Insomniac did not give them the money. The hackers released the files. And now the internet is in flames as all sorts of information about Wolverine, Insomniac, personal data of the developers, and so much more is floating around. This has led to a giant conversation about how this should be handled in reporting video game news.
Okay, so real quick, how did I report the video game news on like the info from both Suicide Squad and this game so far?
You just covered the gaming news.
Exactly.
Like a hungry, angry baby.
Yeah, exactly. I talked about the gaming news. I talked about what was said. I said, hey, personal stuff was leaked. It's shit. Moving on, right?
Yep.
Well, apparently it has to go much deeper than that, guys.
I wanted to come to you and talk to you about how we'll approach it on Kind of Funny Games Daily today. Today, we will not go into the details of this leak. We will instead talk about the human component.
Oh, God.
Developers at Insomniac who just had years and years of work published when it was not ready to be seen, information published when it was not ready to be seen, contracts published when they were not ready to be talked about, and of course, their own personal information shared against their will. This is an invasion of their privacy, done in one of the most malicious ways possible.
I'm just gonna stop it there. But Static, what do you think of that so far?
He is such a good person. I don't know how the world will go on when he finally leaves this planet, because we need more people like him being so worried about everyone else.
Well, he is also one of the most hypocritical pieces of shit on the planet. Yes, he survived cancer, and how does he? And he had a good friend of his helped him work. And I'm going with this. He had a very good friend, one that people that helped co-found Kind of Funny and everything like that. This best friend of his best friend got a fake Me Too claim. You know, this friend helped him out through cancer and everything like that. And what does Greg do? Throws him under the bus. Just ditches him.
Well, all these people are probably hypocrites, because 90% of them are on the left, and when they're like Donald Trump's tax returns things leaked, I bet he didn't have a problem with that.
Funny you say that, Devil, because for those of you who don't remember, GTA 6 did have data leak and everything like that. And I'm going to be careful here because this one's a little bit louder than the last clip. But here's Greg Miller talking about the GTA 6 leaks.
On the continuing saga of Grand Theft Auto 6. If you were under a rock all weekend, maybe offline, maybe you missed it, Grand Theft Auto 6 did in fact leak a whole bunch of footage from it, a whole bunch of information, and now we are dealing with the fallout as Rockstar in Take-Two, pretty litigious people.
Why the fuck do they have to play such gay-ass music?
Because they're gay-ass people.
Damn good question.
I don't need your fucking gay ass music. It's already hard enough listening to you. I don't need my ears goddamn bleeding from me. Shut the fuck up, everything. Goddamn, I'm sick of this already.
Adam hates house music. I'm totally fine with that.
But that's called. Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
House music.
That's music that you keep at a lower level. That's like lo-fi music.
I don't need
that's
music.
club.
Well, I know what you're saying it is,
No,
but
you know what I need? I need
lo-fi.
peace and fucking quiet. That's what I need.
Well, I don't like putting music in my videos either. What I'm saying is, if you do put music in your videos, treat it like lo-fi and keep it at a low level.
just have it in the background. Just a little something for the back. But
don't be blaring it. But let's continue on.
Have taken to the internet to be like, yo, we're gonna fucking kill this guy. Hello, everyone.
And then it goes into what we already played, in which he's like, oh, we're not going to talk about this. We're going to talk the human element. Oh, but you guys were more than happy to talk about GTA. You guys were more than happy to talk about other games that were leaked way too soon by illegal means.
He's just so full of himself. You can go fuck off.
Well, you get this guy. I refuse to watch any of the leaks of Insomniac's Wolverine. It disgusts me that this happened to such an incredible, talented development team. I think you guys
shut the fuck up and suck a dick already.
Granted,
right? Like, holy hell.
Where he takes this is just kind of trying to get him to do.
I hate Twitter
6.
white knights. I hate Twitter white knights. They're so fucking annoying.
Where did this? Like, why do they care so much about? Like, okay, it sucks that there was personal data that came out, right? But he's like talking about not watching any of the clips or anything. Like,
well, you have this dude.
Where did this energy come from?
I have a theory. I have a serious theory here, but you have this dude, Tom Warren, who he looks familiar, but I don't know where the fuck I've seen him from. Verge, I guess. The Insomniac hack might be a turning point for how we think about game leaks in the media, dev community, and fan base. We've seen similar hacks in the past, most notably with Capcom and the GTA 6 leaks. These are widely covered without the types of editorial decisions and discussions we're seeing today. Something clearly feels different this time around, and I think it's because it's Insomniac. They're beloved developers that create awesome games, and there's there's a very real emotional attachment to that and is a desire from many to not harm them. I mean, Rockstar makes beloved games. Capcom makes beloved games. Whether you like some of Capcom's current games or not, people still love Street Fighter. And I freaking love. I'm excited to get a Dragon Dogma 2. So,
not so much this guy, but the last guy. Why the hell, when people write their bullshit outrage, why do they always fucking just sound like a fucking Karen?
Oh, that's because
It's
I put
the soy.
It's the soy. This guy is obviously
Yeah.
soy too. There's no way that he works for The Verge. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Senior editor at The Verge.
Oh yeah.
At least
So-
it's not so much. Can I talk to your manager? You know, it's it's a little.
Oh, I saw some. Can I talk to your managers? And I saw some people say any content creators caught using any of the leaks should be banned off outright. Or
Oh my
talking about them.
god.
It's the vocabulary they use. I'm
Yeah.
disgusted. I won't
Yeah.
do this. You should be ashamed of yourself. You know, you
Yeah.
should be ashamed of yourself calling yourself a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gayer than Dermy.
Yes, that's
much
an insult. That's
much,
big.
much gayer. But I think that's understandable from fellow developers and even journalists. We're all human after all. A hacking feels far more intrusive than someone finding your marketing materials early. We are all learning from the industry decisions and editorial decisions being made here. I hope it's a useful and lasting dialogue for when this inevitably happens again to another game studio in the future. Well, you have all these like eloquent things, all the soys coming out, all the hypocrites coming out, and I don't know who this guy is, but I kind of agree with him on this. It kind of sounds like he's an Xbox fanboy, but is it my imagination, or did like every outlet gleefully cover all the past leaks that were crimes like the Capcom or GTA 6 stuff? But now suddenly some of those same outlets are taking a moral stand regarding the Insomniac leaks
I have an answer.
by not covering them. Interesting. What changed?
I could tell you what changed.
Hmm?
Your favorite thing, Sweet Baby Inc.
Ooh.
Sweet Baby Inc. Sweet Baby Inc. and Spider-Man 2, Insomniac, because it's everybody's darling, because that game is so agenda pack filled. It's bullshit. So,
But it
that's the
couldn't
answer.
take a single fucking gaming award.
Because it really wasn't a great game. Outside the gameplay, it was not a good game.
I mean, they cleaned up with Alan Wake 2. But
I
yeah.
think onto something there, now that you're saying it, because in my video that's coming out tomorrow, I actually positioned that it might be Sony is the reason they're not doing this. Because all these other games, involve other sorts of games and stuff like that, like Capcom, GTA. They're third party for the most part. They're not main series, but Insomniac works hand in hand with Sony and stuff. And even
Well, they're
though this
not
is
hand in hand, they are owned by Sony.
they're owned by Sony. This is a big Sony leak. You got a lot of data coming out from the Sony leak, probably a lot of user data as well. Starts to make you wonder what's going on there. And then on top of that, you got this that came out. Leaks from the cybersecurity attack on Insomniac reveal that Sony believes with the acquisition of Activision Blizzard, Microsoft is now positioned to leapfrog our current pillars. Remember when the acquisition was all beginning and all these outlets were saying that Microsoft was going to become a monopoly now. Microsoft's going to become a monopoly now. They're going to become a monopoly now. Just all in unison, despite the fact that even though Xbox bought it, they would still be like the third largest gaming company out there, still behind Sony by a mile. Do you think maybe possibly we have another Gamergate on our hands where Sony's now infiltrating all these things and getting people to say everything they want them to say?
I don't know. I mean, listen,
Don't-
I prefer Sony over Xbox in terms of console gaming, stuff like that, or Microsoft per se. But but I'm not going to run out there and defend Sony's every decision. In fact, they're making a lot of silly, stupid, weird censorship decisions as of late, which doesn't make any sense both here and in Japan. So there is something hinky going on over at Sony. I wouldn't be surprised if they're trying to influence shit, but at the same time, I wouldn't be from a more logical perspective, at least from my perspective, I wouldn't be so afraid of Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard, making them bigger. Listen, Activision Blizzard ain't exactly tip of the top anymore these days. Nobody's banging down the walls for another Warcraft expansion. No one's banging down the walls for another Overwatch. So I'm not exactly in the camp of, oh no, Xbox is good. They're going to rule the world now. Microsoft's going to be great. Yeah, I don't believe it.
I don't think so either, especially considering Starfield came out and that was a major flop. That dev reacting to all that was hilarious.
And nobody talks about Starfield anymore. Oh, Redfall.
Starfield and Redfall. Redfall. They had 2 fucking terrible games come out this year.
Mm-hmm. So being afraid of them isn't a big deal. Yeah, they got access to a bunch of IPs, but can they use the IPs?
They're dead IPs. They're dead IPs.
They do have access to Sony's old what mascot and stuff. The 2 of their old mascots, but nobody uses them anymore. All that I'm saying is, when it comes to all this, it's kind of weird how it's just Sony leaks that they're all coming out here to virtue signal for. It's a Sony thing. And I even pointed out, like, GameSpot talked about the Suicide Squad leak. That's a Sweet Baby game as well. So that kind of disproves your whole theory, Adam. But you also might be right of how connected they are.
I'm just.
It's a spitballing idea.
I'm throwing shit against the wall. See what sticks. And honestly, I'm not covering this stuff. It's an interesting discussion, but video game companies. Listen, I've been alive since the first actual real console war, the only one that really mattered. They've been doing this shit to each other for years. They're gonna keep doing this shit. This is giant corporations trying to one-up each other. It's going to keep happening. And all I care about is a good game. And here's the reality. Insomniac didn't make a good game this year. Spider-Man 2 is not a good game. Gameplay, yes. Story, crap. And after Spider-Man 2, I was not going to buy Wolverine anyway. I'm out. I'm done. I don't care about anything else you're giving me because they don't care about me, the real fan. They care about the fake twink fans who go, "Oh my God, Miles Morales is Spider-Man." That doesn't they fucking care about. And I'm not here for that anymore. And I don't want to see them ruin anything else. I don't care because the gameplay is going to be great, but the story is probably going to be shit.
I saw. We've seen some of the leaks. I saw the stuff for Wolverine. I read some of the synopsis for the story. It's not going to be comic book accurate whatsoever.
Yeah, I heard that.
Well, it's the same Insomniac universe.
Yeah.
It's the same universe as Spider-Man. So
I'm a little bit more hyped for this one. I have to wait till we actually see the game and get gameplay and everything like this. Like,
they get more of my money. No more of my money.
You know what? I used to love Ratchet and Clank, and then they finally came out with the latest one on PC not too long ago, and they watered that down so much. It used to be like a funny game, and now I got bored playing it, and I used to love just running around and just shooting all sorts of random shit and collecting the bolts and everything. But now it's just boring.
Who made Jack and Daxter?
I don't know.
Naughty Dog.
No. I used to love Jack and Daxter. That was my jam. I had to go. Silver, who's been on the channel, he was more of a PlayStation guy. I was a Nintendo Xbox guy. But when I go over to his house, I played Jack and Daxter. There was also probably another Naughty Dog thing, Sly Fox.
I think that was Insomniac.
Sly Cooper.
Sly Cooper.
He was a raccoon, not a fox.
Sly Cooper was also super fun. I remember playing that with him. Oh, I miss those days. I miss those good games. Why can't we go back to just having good games?
Because you're gay. That's why.
Because fucking what's it called? I can't think of the word.
ESG.
No.
DEI.
No.
You touch yourself.
Fuck up, Jeremy.
That was a good one. Okay, that was a good one. That was a good one. You get that one. That's a good one.
Well, now I want to know what he's talking about. Cloud, what do you?
I do too. Oh, come on.
Well, all right. While Cloud tries to figure this out, Jeremy, you like lolcows, don't you?
Oh, I love lolcows.
Did you see this today?
What is this? Oh my god, what is this?
No way. No fucking way.
What is this?
Oh, it's not a boxing match. It's Modern Warfare 3.
It's still lolcows though. It's still lolcows, and Dermy loves his
It's
lolcows.
Wings versus yes.
It's still lolcow. I wanted to give this to Dermy. He just earned it with that cloud dig.
Why can't we hand them both actual guns and let them loose on each other? In Minecraft.
Listen, I'm willing to pay. I'll bet $5 DSB says fuck off.
Yeah, he won't.
No. If Keemstar's promoting it, I think it's going to happen. I mean,
Keemstar's promoted stuff with DSP before, and DSP.
Oh, he has.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, still,
especially since it's live in person in Las Vegas.
That means
he's gonna find a way to.
That means he can't get his. It means he can't get money out of it if he loses.
I finally remember what I was gonna say.
Still, Dermy, I thought you enjoy your lolcows, though. I thought I'd give this to you.
Oh, I'll enjoy this. What were you gonna do, Kyle?
What I was gonna say is the reason why all these games are shit is because they decided to hire activists instead of actual people that enjoy making stories in video games.
Yep,
that's also true. That is actually very much true. I know it's not game developing, but this was not side scrollers. Chris Gore and Alan Ing, Film Threat. They talked to some of the Wish animators and stuff, and they outright said like a lot of the people within the actual Wish studios that came in were overt activists, and that's what they're all steered toward. But that's becoming an industry standard that these are activists. Right now, at least Nintendo's not as bad. They make some stupid decisions, but usually they don't put in political stuff in there. But really quick. Shit, I forgot to turn that off. I'll take a shot for Steve.
You don't drink on Tuesdays.
One shot isn't going to kill me.
Unless it's the poison one I set up there.
Never mind. But
wait, you went
Steve,
in Dermy's house?
$20.
No, I sent Raster.
Suck it.
Oh, okay.
Suck it, drink up. You know what, Steve? For you, I will, buddy. Love ya.
There's nothing in there. Oh, never mind. I saw him pour it all over himself.
Nope. Went all the way down. One shot isn't going to be the end of the world. But thank you, Steve. I greatly appreciate it.
20 minutes later, he's crying in the tiny chair.
And, okay, let's go into another story. This is going to be a quick hit. So this got announced about late yesterday. Was this Sunday or it would have been Sunday. Oh, you fucker. Come on, Lou. Where the fuck? Here it is. Adam's here, so I want to get his opinion on this. What? New anime series, One Piece, starts fresh journey into the East Blue Saga.
We're going to talk about this in 2 weeks. No saving this.
In 2 weeks?
Yeah, on Anime Odyssey. This is, damn it.
Why are you going to talk about
this?
You know what? Fuck off. We're not going to talk about it.
Wait, but you guys are talking about One Piece in 2 weeks?
No, the One Piece.
The One Piece. It's anime news. You know what? Adam's right. I completely blanked on that. That's my bad.
Yeah.
Scratch that.
If you want to hear our thoughts on it, come by my channel on the 28th, where myself, Dermy, and our guest Devil this month will be talking anime. Amongst things, we'll be talking about Fate Zero, but then we will be talking about Netflix's The One Piece.
Thank God I have not made a video on that.
Dermy's retarded.
Well, you could make a video on it. I mean, I made a video on it.
I just don't know where I'm gonna say my opinions. Okay, I'm gonna say my opinions. Fuck. I want to do somebody try to find like a.
All right, I got something. I got a clip here. I got a clip. We can look at this while you try to figure out what to do next. See, I'm ready for you. All right, so
God.
What do you think's gonna happen here? What do you think's gonna happen here?
He's gonna get kicked. Yep.
God damn.
Oh, it's a little man. I thought it was a.
No, that's it's a midget. You grab that.
Looked like did he just slap her?
I don't know. We'll come back around again in a second. Here we go. He's copping a feel, man. He's just
because it looks like he peeled off tape or something off of her ass.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe. All right, we'll slow it down here. Frame
by frame.
All right, so Is that his finger?
Did he oil check her?
You might have.
All right, so let's see. I think that's his finger.
Okay.
Yeah, the light's just hitting everywhere.
Oh, I know what we can.
Yeah, I think it's his finger. Still, he was grabbing that ass, and she ain't having none of that.
Like, really? Where did he think that was gonna go?
I don't know. Maybe he's been watching too much porn.
He's gonna grab her ass, and she's just gonna be like, "Okay, you little midget, take me home."
Yeah,
Like,
take me into the bathroom right now. We'll do it.
Okay, I got us a thing.
Okay.
I got us a thing because I don't know if you talked about it on Mellow Monday at all, but it's a quick hit. Sony patent could allow game difficulty to adapt to the players as they play. So
no, we didn't talk about this, but I did talk to Jed about this off camera, and he enlightened me on a couple things in this. But go ahead.
I'm not as upset about this as a lot of other people are. I get like the concept and everything, like it's journo mode and everything like that, but a lot of games
will still say it's too hard.
Yeah, when yeah.
I see. Jed did a little more research on this. I talked to him about it on Sunday after we were done with a roundtable, and I said, what's going on with this?" Because the way Jed explained it to me is that it's kind of it's not so much going to change the difficulty on you. It's a scaling thing. You know how some games will scale your levels when you're playing it. I mean, that's a normal thing in RPGs. If they want to counteract your power levelers like me. So they'll keep scaling difficulty. And that's what it sounds like it might be. And if that's all it is, then fine. But I don't know how it would be involved in every single game.
I don't fundamentally, I don't get it either.
So
by the way, real quick, Static, fuck off.
I don't know what I did, but anyways, that's the thing is like this would have to be another thing that the developers would have to program into the Sony specific version of their game.
Yeah.
And I just see a lot of them, like since Xbox wouldn't even be able to have something comparable, I see a lot of them just skipping it anyways.
Well, I see it more as them trying to get games to add it on, and I already know a decent amount of games that do this. I honestly think Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 had this. For one reason I know this is because I played the story mode, and that fucking story mode had goddamn quick time events, and the shittiest quick time events too, where you have to rapidly press like A to try to get those gauges up, and they would stack those gauges a certain way, and if you failed in a lot of time, you would lose. Well, I kept fucking up on both of them. Okay, because they had like 2 to 3 in the entire game. I kept fucking them up and would say, "Hey, you're losing a lot. Do you want to scale the difficulty down?" It doesn't transfer over to the quick time events though, but I know a lot of games already implement this, so I don't have a problem. I think it's just to help you get through stuff, but you can always say no.
I've heard a couple different arguments on this now that even if it's turn it off and turn off ability, that it's just a gateway and soon it won't be turned off. Now, if that would be happening, then I'd be pissed off. But listen, we all know, anybody who watches me play a game, new game, anything, I dive right in first, very hardest mode I can find because I want the challenge. I want to kick its ass. I want that feeling of triumph when I beat it. So I don't want anything dumbing down for me when I play a game. That being said, if I can turn it off and it doesn't affect me, then I'm not even going to give it a second glance. And then there's the other thing. This is just a patent. This isn't reality. Sony and all these companies file hundreds, thousands of patents every year because they're trying to lock down a technology before somebody else does. So,
which
go ahead.
I don't think that should be legal.
But that's the way it's been. You file a patent so that no one else can get to it before you. But it's the way it is. But I don't think, and this could also be a trial balloon. This could be Sony could have let this out to see how people react to it, and the backlash has been pretty significant because only, like you said, game journos who couldn't win a game with every cheat enabled want this shit, and the rest of us just want to play our fucking games and be left alone.
Yes, and I'm real quick. I see JB saying I fucked up pressing the A button. I'm trying to find a example of like the quick time event because it's one of those fucking annoying ones where you have a gauge that doesn't want to budge and everything like that, and I can't find it. It's an older game, so
I mean, like
I don't have
Venus.
That's a good one. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it is.
That's a good one. Yeah. By the way, see you, Steve.
Later, Steve.
See you.
Hey, Static. I take back that fuck you. I don't know what you did.
Did you have to say it like that?
I have to say it like what?
It was very. I don't know. It was kind of intimate.
Hey,
he was touching himself while he was doing it.
Static. I'm taking back that fuck you.
Cloud, mute him.
Cloud can't mute me.
Sorry, Devil. I was looking at Cloud when I said that. It's midnight. Leave me alone.
It's only 11:03.
Who am I to complain? I'm my wig sleep's all fucked up right now. I'm wide awake.
Okay. Before we get into the Doctor Who Revolt thing, because that's just gonna be funny. Let's talk about Jonathan Majors, because this is big news. It happened, and to be honest, I'm not shocked. So Jonathan Majors was found guilty on harassment and third-degree reckless assault out of the 4 charges that he was charged with. Honestly, I've seen a lot of people say that he got railroaded and stuff like that. I think the trial could have gone either way. I think what it boils down to is dude needed better fucking lawyers.
I'm a great man. I'm a great
yeah,
man.
right. Oh my god, I'm doing great things. I need someone like Michelle Obama by my side.
No, so originally that evidence wasn't supposed to come out in court, but his lawyers opened the door. Oh, it's all his lawyer's fault. He had shit lawyers. This is the same fucking bitch that comes out here and decides, oh my God, we're going to release these text messages before trial that exonerates him. And which his girlfriend saying, you know what? It's all my fault that you ended up doing this to me. It's all my fault. I should have never reached for the phone or anything. I'm going to tell them I don't want to press charges. What? Yeah. Then you get the other text messages that come out because the freaking his lawyer opened the door for it as well, where it's all like, oh, it was 6 months ago. You had similar things where I'm threatening to Minecraft myself. You have I'm a good man. I'm a good man. All this stuff coming out. It's like, that's painting him in a different way. Your lawyers were shit.
Wait. He threatened to Minecraft himself?
Oh yeah.
He was manipulating her. He manipulated her by saying, if you leave me, I'll kill myself and all that crap in Minecraft.
Fuck this guy.
And to be fair, Brad, I can actually agree with that because ultimately, honestly, I'm shocked he didn't get all 4 charges, but I can agree because there's at least still open room that I think that night. I don't fucking know what happened in that car. I still don't know what the hell happened.
You can see from some of her wounds that they had an altercation. Yes. There's no way there wasn't. Now, if she participated too, that okay. But to sit there and act like he was some victim that nothing happened, the guy deserved it. Fuck him.
He ended up running away from the fight. But the thing is, his lawyer decided to focus on trying to paint the girlfriend as a liar and just saying pretty little lies the entire time, instead of focusing on the event and saying, okay, she attacked him first. It was self-defense. And then he tried to flee because it was bad. He was trying to defend himself and try to get the fuck away. Doing what probably would have helped exonerate him.
Well, dude, he had to get there in time to break up that school fight. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
It all boils down. But yes, he did threaten to Minecraft himself, saying that he was a monster. He's an evil man. I do all this bad stuff and everything, and I don't deserve your love, or you don't deserve me, or anything like that. I'm just gonna go Minecraft myself.
He could get away with the broken finger because he could say she hit me and that's how she broke her finger or whatever. He could, but the scratch behind her ear, that doesn't. You have to put your hands on somebody to get a scratch behind the ear. That's not and so there's just too much stuff that I would say. Yeah, he probably hit her at least once, and if you hit her once, you're guilty.
I would say, Brad, I would say the prosecutor was fighting in a court of law. And somewhat public opinion as well, expertly crafting it to the point that Jonathan Majors looks like a manipulative douchebag. But his lawyer, instead of actually, focusing on the law and focusing on the facts, decided public opinion was where we're gonna go, and it doesn't fucking work. It didn't work. What the hell? Why are you attacking her when you should be trying to help your dude had bad lawyers? Well, throughout all this, it was a convenient excuse to finally come out and cut Jonathan Majors from Marvel itself. He will no longer be Kang, and they are renaming Avengers the Kang Dynasty to Avengers 5.
Did you see Ryan's tweet? Yeah, Ryan Cannell.
No.
We
was Kangs.
Yeah.
We was Kang. Yeah, I did see that. So
the thing is the only reason this really matters is that it's funny that now Disney has to actually change their whole shit up because they were counting so much on Kang being the new big bad. But otherwise, I don't think I liked any movie the man's been in. I don't really care that much. So, I mean, nothing lost.
I only ever saw Ant-Man, and that was a fucking dumpster fire.
My advice to him: don't drop the.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, I didn't watch Creed 3, man. They took Stallone out of that shit. They can fuck right off.
Yep.
Creed 3 was essentially, you could feel that it was missing Stallone. It wasn't a good movie all around. But Jonathan Majors, he just overacted and everything. But this whole scenario kind of gives credence more to the rumors that were going around that they wanted to steer into a different direction. They were planning on taking him out and probably bringing in Dr. Doom. And I think that's probably where they're going to start heading towards.
Outside of Deadpool, what MCU movie is supposed to come out next year?
Nothing. Everything's been pushed back. Everything's in reshoots. Now, I've between yesterday and today, I've said this a bunch of times already. This does is show how weak the MCU is, because one, it shows how weak character Kang is, that nobody really cares if he's not the villain. It also shows if they can just change the title of an Avengers movie to now just Avengers 5, because now that's official. They have just called it Avengers 5. If they do that, go back to phases 1 through 3. Each one of those Avengers movies was set with that story. And if you remove that story, it ruins everything going forward. How weak is the MCU right now if they can just say, okay, we're yanking this entire storyline out of this Avengers movie? They have no plan. No plan.
They have no plan.
They don't have a storyline right now.
Yeah, they don't have anything. Well, and
it's all a bunch of disjointed junk.
And on top of that,
shit popped out of the ocean that we haven't discussed in like 5 fucking movies.
No plan. No, they don't know where they're going. And at the same time, you realize, I mean, Devil and I talked about this last night. Who's the villain going to be then? Jeremy, you mentioned Dr. Doom. You kind of need a Fantastic Four to set up Dr. Doom.
Well,
you kind of need Fantastic Four to set up Galactus. And let me finish what I'm saying. And if you're going to go with mutants, you kind of need the X-Men to set up the mutant supervillains. But they first started looking at X-Men writers in September. So they got nothing.
You got that. You're right. They have a generalized idea, because the rumors is when we'll talk about it here in a little bit in regards to X-Men, that they do have a idea of where they want to go, but they don't have a whole plan out right now. And then, according to Gary, the entire cast for Fantastic Four has been revealed, and he has basically confirmed it through his own source that he has. And hey, at least other than Pedro Pascal, it's a mainly white crew, I think, except for maybe Ben Grimm. I don't remember who was playing Ben Grimm.
Didn't they say that it's almost now confirmed that they're going to gender swap the Silver Surfer?
That's still questionable.
I saw more shit about this just yesterday, I want to say.
They still don't know what they're going to be doing with the Silver Surfer. All we know is they want to do a female Herald of Galactus. There are other female Heralds of Galactus. And no, Ben Grimm is like, they're all, for the most part, got white people. Like, even I think it was guy who played Eddie in Stranger Things. Yeah, is going to be Human Torch.
Well, he could still be Flame On.
I don't see that as bad. I don't see the Invisible Girls. I'm more concerned that they're going to make it all about her and like completely put Mr. Fantastic to the back, and it's all going to be about
a woman. Let's be honest, Pedro is not Mr. Fantastic.
Well, have you heard Yellow Flash's theory on what they're going to be doing with Fantastic Four?
No. Wait, what's this?
They're going to be going into the direction, and it's I don't remember what era comic book it is. It's more of a modernized thing where they basically make Mr. Fantastic a villain.
Oh,
yeah. So supposedly, like, they've been kind of quiet, but alluding to, like, Gary had seen some leaks, and Flash saw the same leaks, and after Gary talked about it, he's like, "Yeah, I saw the same shit."
And I do know Gary has checked with his informant that actually works at Disney and has basically confirmed a lot of this shit. So he said the casting's decent, the story's gonna be shit. So you got that to look forward to. So they are working on the Fantastic Four. They know the Fantastic Four has to be done right, and they're gonna do it wrong. And that's an important thing right there. And
it's a Hail Mary, they are gonna fumble. They've already fumbled.
Oh, majorly. And you know what else they're about to fumble? They're about to fucking fumble the X-Men majorly. Because it is being rumored, and I think here I'm actually going to do this in a different manner. I think it's actually more than likely going to happen. We got X-Women, the mutants. Remember, Kevin Feige's X-Men, female focused in the MC.
Just call him Foggy.
Kevin Feige.
Feige.
I've always said Feige.
Kevin Feige.
Feige.
Yeah, that's where I'd go with it.
Hey, bundle.
You're saying his name, Dermy. Shut up.
Right? I just said his name.
Right, you know what? I'm going to say it just like Matt Walsh did. Kevin Feige.
You didn't help yourself at all there.
No.
I hope they do. I hope they do this. Because like I said, it just means that they fucking burn quicker. Go ahead, throw more freaking gasoline on the fire. I wasn't looking forward to it anyway. I knew they'd fuck it up. So yeah, make them all female, make them all gay, make them all like only kill men. Do every single thing you can to like burn this thing down quicker.
God, Sally.
Make them all one-legged midgets.
It's sad that I'm agreeing with you because I don't even acknowledge that other one that was created by Sony.
I would have watched them just to watch Jessica Alba.
The first one was pretty good, but yes, we're getting X-Women, and the reasoning is, as we scroll down here, according to the scooper Daniel RPK, who recently nailed that info about Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards in Fantastic Four, the initial idea from Kevin Feige.
Would you like some figgy pudding?
Shut up. I'm calling him Foggy.
It is Christmas. You can have some figgy pudding.
I want some faggy pudding.
Oh my god.
Fuck it. We're already there. Is to focus on the female members of the X-Men. It's further said that Kevin, fuck off, wants to move the X-Men in the MCU as far away as possible and make them different from what Fox did with its franchise and movies. Worth the note is that Foggy worked on the Fox movies, and that is where he got his start working under Fox X-Men producer Lauren Schumer Donner. It added, so going in a different direction means no Magneto in the MCU at first, and that the MCU's big X-Men villain will be Mr. Sinister.
I don't hate that.
I don't hate it, but I don't like it.
I mean, yeah, I complained about this in my video today. I said, what are you going to do? You're going to bring in Apocalypse, you're going to bring Mr. Sinister, you're going to bring Magneto, and
can we get some fucking Omega Red for Christ's sakes?
Omega Red, yeah, too. I don't know. Cool. Can he be a big bad though? An overall,
yeah.
Can he?
No. He'd have to. He'd have to be a fucking henchman type thing.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if they're now again, I missed the part today when they brought about Mr. Sinister being on the table as the big bad. Mr. Sinister is a big bad, but you have to set this shit up. If this is Avengers, but when it was Avengers 5, they haven't put any time into any of this. Mutants, where are they? Where's the X-Men? Nothing.
The problem with Mr. Sinister is he's not big too much on his own. He has a lot of henchmen. My problem is all of his henchmen aren't that well known and aren't that big, so they could use Omega Red. They could have it where he actually goes around like bringing like a bunch of really strong evil things together, and one of them could be Omega Red, one of them could be who else? Cyber or Cider, the one who fights Wolverine all the time, who has the metal arms.
Sabretooth.
No, not Sabretooth. I think his name's Cyber. Anyway, he has poisonous claws, but animanium arms. Yeah, that guy. They could bring a bunch of the other big bads that are too small to be the big bad.
This won't work. We're just naming dudes.
Yeah.
Well, there's a point.
Well, no, they're bad guys.
No. But if they're going with the Whammons thing, you have to have a Whammons big bad. And
no, you have to have a man big bad because Whammon's better than man.
Yeah.
Well, then
their
how they
penises are going to be their downfall.
None of the chicks that they would line up are ones that can take out Mr. Sinister.
Oh, you know what? And they couldn't do Omega Red because he's a commie, and they wouldn't want to show them as a bad guy.
No, but he's Russian, and they love to show Russians as a bad guy.
Well, you also have to deal with
be the capitalist Russian. There you go.
Because one of the ways they have, there's rumors on how they are going to introduce the X-Men into the MCU at all. One of the ideas is essentially through the Deadpool movie, they're going to introduce them, or they're going to wait till Secret Wars. Yeah, Secret Wars.
Then what are they going to? Then they can't use Mr. Sinister as a big bad because they're not going to make it to Secret Wars. They're not going to make it that far.
Yeah.
They're trying to plan out that they can make it that far, but the moment they get the Secret Wars is going to be the end, and nobody's going to care at that point.
Listen, bottom line. This is going to be ham-fisted and sloppy and make no sense no matter what they do. It's not going to work.
God, who is this actress again?
Which one?
What, Ellen Page? Oops.
No, the redheaded.
That was from Wolverine fucking Origins 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, Wolverine. No, Wolverine.
The one where he's in Samurai.
The Silver Samurai one.
The Wolverine, I think it's called.
The Wolverine, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was not an attractive actress.
Is what the Asian chick with the red hair and the stripes
right
there?
Yeah,
she got alien head.
That's what I said one time, and someone told me I was terrible for saying that.
Well,
who's the one at the bottom left?
Dermy gives alien head. He puts on a sombrero before he blows the dudes at the truck stop.
I don't remember who she is, but she's in Days of Future Past.
Oh,
she makes portals.
Yeah, the bottom left one. I don't remember.
I only watched
she
that
makes
once.
portals, and she gets stabbed by 2 Sentinels.
Why
isn't Pixie the one that makes the portals?
Because they're going through not just Pixie.
But that's
somebody else.
retarded.
They're going through both iterations of the X-Men.
Well, that's retarded.
So you got J-Lo.
They got 2 Jean Greys on there too.
Yeah.
They got what's her fuck
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence, who's the first female action star in First Mutant, and you got this lady who
Rebecca Romaine Stamos.
I'm just staring at this picture and going like, you know what? Can we just go back to this? The Fox X-Men movies weren't great, but discounting Dark Phoenix and X-Men Origins Wolverine, they're pretty damn good compared to what we're getting now.
You were pretty fucking good.
Comparatively, yes. I mean, I never really liked the first one, and I used to like the second one, but it's kind of worn off for me as the years go on.
I will never get over that Nightcrawler intro.
True.
That Nightcrawler intro was so badass, and Hugh Jackman is the definitive Wolverine in my eyes.
Yeah,
I know he's too tall, and he's not Canadian, but come on, Fox X-Men they did some things right and a lot of things wrong, but it's so much better than what we're getting now. Oh, so much.
What they need to do is they need to do the whole thing where Deadpool kills the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
And then put a fucking can on it, put a lid on it for a good while, and just start over.
They're not brave enough to do that.
No. You're right. They would have to have patience and be calm, cool, and reserved, and just wait until they had something again. Because right now they've been pulling shit out of their ass for far too long.
Well, as it stands right now, this whole thing in regards to X-Women is just a rumor. But I'm going to take you back in time to, I believe, 2018. in which you have Kevin Efsler says more female superheroes will come to the MCU. Remember, he promised us more female superheroes. Gave I think exact numbers at one point. I can't find the exact numbers, but he wanted the majority of the heroes in the MCU to be female.
Well, that's what he's got, because so many of them have either died or left, and now it's mostly female. So he got what he wants. But I mean,
he wanted to do MCU, but and then I know this lady's gone. Victoria Alonso also came out and made comments again on the X-Men a few years ago, saying, I don't know where the future is going, Alonso told Nuke the Fridge when promoting the Captain Marvel home release. It's funny that people call it the X-Men. There's a lot of female superheroes in that X-Men group, so I think it's outdated.
Yeah, why don't we make them all transgender and we'll call them X-penises?
Well, originally, this is also I think when she came out and said that she was alluding to calling them the mutants instead of the X-Men.
Wasn't that something else though?
I think it was here because they try to wrap Deadpool saying blatant sexism and stuff and all that, but this is all from Alonso herself when she was coming out, because she's the one that did come out and say she wanted to call them the mutants, not the X-Men. But I don't remember, that was behind closed doors or something like that. So they've been working on this for a while. They've been wanting to do something with change the X-Men this drastically for a while because they don't like it. They think it's patriarchal. They want more female superheroes, which has led them to the sinking shit that they have. I know it's a ship, but I'm calling it a shit. That's all it is a sinking shit. I mean, freaking the Marvels proved that's your culmination of the MCU, and it flopped majorly. So you're now gonna take the most beloved hero groups of the Marvel universe, the Fantastic Four and the X-Men, and just tear them apart for no valid reason. It just dawned on me, don't we also have I know it's not MCU and it's Sony, don't we have what Craven coming out this year and Madam Web?
Yep. Or whatever the fuck they're going to call that.
I like cringe.
Estrogen Spider-Man.
I love cringe. I can enjoy cringe a lot. When I saw that Madam Web trailer, I outright thought this just looks like CW bullshit. It kind of reminds me of all your insert teen novelized drama commercials here, and I don't want to deal with it.
It kind of reminded me of Arrowverse when they started bringing in Speedy and all that shit.
You know what? You're right. That's where I was thinking. Like, everybody had the exact same thought. It's just a teen drama. Fuck off. But before we get into our final topic, got a nice little thing from a Culture Casino here. A nice little thing, just to give some credence to our good buddy over there. I need to talk to him again, but pulling it up. 1,499 subscribers on YouTube. 98. Come on. 99. 15,000 subscribers.
Oh God, nice.
Congratulations to Culture Casino to getting to 15,000 subscribers. That's actually a massive milestone. I am eternally thankful and grateful that we can say that you're my friend and stuff like that. And hopefully I'll be there in how many years? Nah, if I have more Doctor Who coming out, I'm gonna be set. Doctor Who's my new white whale. I need more Doctor Who. But okay, got one last topic on Doctor Who, actually. And I find this hilarious. So, Doctor Who has apparently announced that they are going to be casting. Still don't have a confirmed on who she might... it's a possible casting. Don't know who she will be playing. She might be coming up in the upcoming seasons. Who knows? But Doctor Who's Russell T Davies told Helena Bonham Carter to turn down show role. And the reason was because he didn't feel like the casting decision that he had for her, that she was, auditioning for, was good enough for her. He knew that there was something bigger coming up for her later on that he was going to end up having her, audition for, because he wants to do something good for her because they're good friends and stuff. Well, for those of you who don't know, Helena Bonham Carter defended J.K. Rowling on the term TERF. So all the modern Who fans have been coming out here and saying wonderful things like these. You know what? Let's go few, because here's your tweet. Let's go through a few of these. I know RTD is not going to do all that work trying to make Doctor Who as inclusive to trans people as possible just to hire a fucking transphobe. You end up having this person, please, not the TERF RTD, because I'll never forgive you. Oh, I love this. I love this. Are you guys having fun with this one? Hello?
I don't really care.
Don't care. It's the modern Who fan eating themselves alive. Okay, you've been courting these audiences now for
I haven't
years.
been courting these audiences.
Well, no, I'm talking about Doctor Who.
Oh, okay.
Doctor Who has been courting this audience for years. RTD made the Star Beast, which is just a freaking trans allegory wrapped up in Doctor Who. He deconstructed the Doctor yet again just to put in his own fucking bullshit. He agrees with these people on all sorts of shit, but now because his friend defended J.K. Rowling.
The thing is, it doesn't even matter if they don't have to be new Who fans, because these people will go to a franchise they don't care shit about just to bitch about these things. Mm-hmm. They maybe never watched a single Who episode their whole life, but they'll go on there and act like they had just so they can sit there and go, TERFs.
Well, you got Holly, Free Palestine, Doctor Who. You end up coming here to this one. What a deeply disappointing decision it would be for Russell to go ahead with casting Helena in Doctor Who. The Star Beast and its trans representation with Rose Noble was a great step in the right direction. To then cast an openly transphobic person would be a foul move. It's horrible. Helena Bonham Carter defends J.K. Rowling and Johnny Depp. That's their only reason for calling her a TERF, is because she defends J.K. Rowling. You got this person. That's not what I was expecting. Like, serious, Russell. This is such a wrong move. I love doing this, and you got this bitch did it twice. It's so funny. Also, look at her thing: transphobes, homophobes, and racists. Fuck off. Free Palestine. It's wild to cast HBC when they literally have Jinx Monsoon in their next season cast. As a showrunner, I simply would never put my trans actors at risk of being near a huge public transphobe, especially after bragging about my inclusive writing and casting. And I say Jinx because I don't know if they'll bring Yasmin as Rose back. Oh, you should know, because Yasmin is coming back. Yavor again would wild to hire a famous transphobe when you just introduced a trans character played by a trans actress and talked about how important representation is. Not to mention you hired another trans actor that will be in the new series. Get that transphobe and abuse apologist away. You come over here back to all the quote tweets and everything, and the Master of TDS even has more. Oh, it's so beautiful to watch themselves freak the hell out. Wait, I thought you weren't supposed to play this game. Isn't this from that incest game? I thought you weren't supposed to play it.
Well, different strokes for different folks. You know what? This really makes me want JK to write a book, like kind of like a noir style, where like it's a much older Harry Potter and he's like a burnt out aura, and then they can make the movie where Johnny Depp plays the much older version of Harry Potter, and we get Helena Bonham Carter as like Ginny Weasley or whatever, and just kind of like do that whole thing. I mean, even though she was already in the Potter movies, but like, I think that would be the perfect trifecta.
Let's just do Cursed Child. Fuck it. Let's just do it. Let's do it all. Let's have this all roll out. But I just love the fact that because you have one actress who's outright basically, I think, again, agrees with you guys on everything, is just defending her friend. You know what true diversity is? You know, diversity of thought. You're allowed to disagree with people and stuff. But because you defended a transphobe, that means you're a TERF now. Okay, you're a
Sounds
TERF.
bigoted to me.
And because RTD is friends with the TERF, that means Doctor Who is transphobic. So I want to see all these, you know, modern Who fan. Okay, I do that in air quotes because bullshit, and none of you guys actually cared about Doctor Who. You like to pick and choose things to fit your arguments. You know how they do. And I'd like to see you guys just quit watching the show now. I mean, they've been courting you. They've been courting all of you freaks. So they're now going against you. I think you guys should probably leave. You guys should start understanding that they don't like you. They don't care about you. And you should leave. And if you don't like it, don't watch it.
Well, they weren't watching it anyway.
Yeah, they weren't.
That's how it is with those audiences. It's just like the comic books. They'll say, we're making these characters trans. We'll make all this stuff. And do they buy the comic? Nope, they don't.
Yeah, they just like all the shit that all the people on this side clip out.
Mm-hmm.
And they like it, whereas the people clipping it out don't like it. That's all they watch.
I ended up seeing a comment today, and they ended it with, I'm just a bigot and I hate diversity, which is fucking retarded. Diversity and inclusivity, where they were saying in my comment section that I'm skewing the viewership numbers for Doctor Who to fit a narrative. And all I do is
numbers were you using?
The actual viewership numbers. Here, I'll pull them up real quick. Because
how are they implying that you were skewing them?
I don't know. They just said I did because the consolidated viewership of Doctor Who actually came out for the Giggle. And it ain't good. And Az actually informed us on the BBC about something today.
I missed it today.
So first off, overnight viewership for Special 1, which is the Star Beast, 5.8 million overnight, 7.61 and consolidated. When you come down here to Wild Blue Yonder, 4.83 million overnight, 7.14 million in consolidated, which we'll come back to that number. Special 3, the Giggle, 4.62 million overnight, 6.85 million in consolidated viewership, losing basically a million viewers over what they are saying. Okay, I didn't even add this to my video because I just found out about this literally at lunch after my video dropped. The Wild Blue Yonder video numbers didn't come out until last week Wednesday. They're supposed to come out basically on Monday. So they ended up adding an additional 2 days of viewership onto the consolidated viewing ship of Wild Blue.
How do we know that they added those numbers and that they weren't just slow to report?
Because they've been caught doing this before. They added in more numbers, and when it comes to even the special, the Giggle, they probably added numbers in because they waited to report those numbers till very late yesterday. So they've been caught skewing numbers again, and this is like a blatant thing because also like. The Giggle viewership numbers came out yesterday, roughly later than normal, but they did come out. And then when it comes to the first special, they came out about Sunday. So starting to take note of how these things used to always come out, you know, when they were supposed to do at the exact same time. Now they're trickling them out and waiting for a while to actually present them. So when you start seeing that, and all I do is I present you the numbers, I then go through Jodie Whittaker era, and I do a comparison. And I say, yeah, we're just tracking the same way as Jodie Whittaker season 2. So you don't even have the buzz from her first season when people were actually watching and enjoying it. You're just back into season 2 where it's just going to continue dropping. Well, but apparently I skew the numbers.
Well, don't you know, Jeremy? You're not supposed to point anything out. You're supposed to just say it's great and wonderful and just move on.
You know, if I did that, I'd probably have a bigger YouTube channel. I'm not gonna lie because I ever since downloading vidIQ, I gotta see the algorithm that I'm caught up in. And I'm seeing all these other YouTube channels that talk about how Doctor Who's great. One of them is literally called Queer TARDIS Girls.
That's the name of the channel.
Yeah, and they have 5,000 subscribers. I'm like, you know what? If I was talking about how Doctor Who was good, I'd probably have 5,000 subscribers. But I don't know if they're monetized.
If you
And I
changed
saw
your
some of
channel
their
to Queer
thumbnails.
Dermy Wormy, you'd probably have 5,000 subscribers.
That's what I call his channel.
Yeah.
Adam,
What?
if I changed my name to Queer Dermy Wormy, do you think I would get 5,000 subscribers?
No.
What if I played Dick or Dildo?
We'd stop hanging out with you.
Yeah. Unsubscribe. Goodbye.
Okay. Well, there's
Well,
my
I mean,
brain gone with
I
Devil.
would stay subscribed to the channel because then I would get like DEI points for being subscribed to a channel called that.
Yeah. I had another person come out and say, I just hate diversity and everything like that. And it's like, it's not diversity, it's pandering.
Yeah.
And then they freaked
Yeah.
out at me saying that. And then I said, you guys don't care about true diversity. You guys never care about this. Because even when they say, no, diversity is black people, women, gays, trans, you just hate them all. It's like, no, that's not diversity. That's just minority groups. True diversity is the diversity of opinion, diversity of thought. You just care about these superficial details about people. She hasn't responded, by the way. Just pointing that out there. I love it when you get them caught up in that. But okay, Cloud, I see what you posted. We're going to hell for this one because we're going to start wrapping it up, and Cloud has some decent things to go over. Cloud has some decent ones to go over. So we got this.
Steve left. He loves these.
Oh, he would have loved this one. We're going to hell. God damn it, Devil. God damn it, Cloud. Devil, you have my seat warm?
Yep, there you got the luxury suite.
I got the luxury suite.
Full of
my God.
twinks.
Well, I just saw what Static posted. Okay. We'll get to that one, and I guess we can wrap it up as well. We'll talk about the Trump thing. But Cloud also posted this, which I'm pretty sure is what he says in his dreams to Blabs.
Shut up.
You know, ever since the Dermy Through Time where Devil had Raster choking me as a stormtrooper and stuff, that's all I'm gonna do from now on. Whenever
That
somebody
wasn't one of mine.
I could have sworn that was one of yours.
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Maybe it was
I
Alf.
remember that one, but nope, it wasn't one of mine.
Maybe it was Alf.
Yeah, I think it was Alf.
That was a good one. That's what I've decided. Every time somebody punches me or tries to hurt me in any way, I'm just gonna come out and say harder.
Do you get punched frequently?
You'd be surprised.
He gets
Now-
donkey punched.
Oh yeah, the truck stop. I forget about the truck stop. I'm sorry.
Now, I'm looking at the one that Static showed me. Do I want to risk it?
Everyone's fully covered.
Yeah, everybody's fully covered.
They're just wrestling.
Yes, they're just wrestling. in the ring. But Biden's America, everybody.
That is California.
Devil, did you see it?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh,
I was gonna say, dude, he saw it today walking down the street.
Who's gonna pay for a hotel room, man? Got a sleeping bag.
that's a good point. Okay, let's we'll hit the final topic. It's not posted or anything, but it is something to talk about. Let me try to find it real quick.
You finally found your penis?
I finally found my penis. Jack Murphy for $1.99 says a Peter.
I think he said, Peter. Like he knew who that was hanging out on the street.
Oh, you know what? You're probably right. You're probably right. We got JB saying cock slapped isn't the same as hey, isn't that Dermy's physician? And on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Listen, okay.
Dude, I don't know if you guys have ever been to that Walk of Fame, but it's been a shithole for a long time.
Oh yeah, it's awful.
Never ever been. But real quick, we'll come over here. And yes, Fox News alert: Colorado Supreme Court rules Donald Trump is disqualified from serving as president under 14th Amendment report. Brett Baer. So there's a variety of things going on here. This has been something that's being fought over in Colorado for a while. I believe one of the appeal, because the initial judge that actually decided that yes, he could be removed was actually on a person that donated to a campaign that was trying to get Trump removed. So you had that conflict of interest. You have the fact that Colorado is just a liberal hellhole ever since they legalized it. And as you move on, this is just going to go to Supreme Court. It was Michigan that came out and actually said that even though we disagree with Trump, even though we dislike Trump, even though we outright hate Trump, we as a state do not have the authority to come out and actually decide who will be, who's eligible or who's not eligible to be president or anything like that. We don't have that right. You had another state that said it as well, who was also a very liberal state. I don't remember what it is, but it was in the Midwest. And it's going to go to the Supreme Court. It's probably going to get slapped down. This is
bullshit. Yeah, definitely. Because like I said, otherwise you could literally have freaking DeSantis say that sorry, Biden can't be on the thing. He'll have the Supreme Court come up with some reason in Florida and take him off.
DeSantis would come out and say, yes, you can't. I will only allow Biden to be on there if he gives me another pair of pumps. Has to be
why is Biden giving him pumps?
So that he could be on the ballot in Florida.
Okay. I just figured he'd
I was trying to do a high heel joke. I failed. I know.
I figured he just had better sources for his pumps.
I don't know. Well, maybe he wants those queer pumps that Biden gives out. I mean, Biden hires a bunch of gay guys, and the Democrats hire a bunch of gay guys. I mean, Devil, you recently saw one in the Senate floor, didn't you?
I got railed in a Senate room by a dude, and I railed a dude on camera in the Senate, on the Senate floor or whatever, and now I'm the one who everyone's picking on me.
Devil's gonna probably say, "Oh no, that's fake. That's AI."
Nope, that was me. I said so.
Kenzo's the king.
But you have Duke Devil saying, actually, good. This is happening now because this gives the issue to get to SCOTUS for a real ruling. It'll definitely go to SCOTUS immediately. Then we also have for 99 cents from Seal Hunter, C Hoodie, C Goody, whatever you want to call him, famously from Nick Rekieta. He's also the mod that famously gifted Nick Rekieta that tree thing that gave you a lordship that ended up getting debunked. That this was the guy for a 99-cent super sticker of a rainbow.
Isn't it CL?
Jeremy's retarded.
Damn it. No, it's Seal. It's Seal. I've met him in person. He's told me it's Seal. Seal Hunter. Seal Hunter.
You're a seal.
Used to be C Goody.
Yeah, like I said, this is just a complete overstep. This would take away people's right to choose, because essentially the state legislation would say who you can and can't vote for. There's just no way that they could.
Yeah,
uphold
they're
this.
trying to
The Supreme
argue
Court.
that
There's just
he
no way.
commit. One of the reasons they were trying to do this is so that they could go around the country and say that he committed insurrection. He committed insurrection. The problem is, that's a federal charge. That's not a state charge.
Well, also he hasn't been convicted of anything.
Exactly. He is. This is Colorado doing guilty before proven innocent.
This is just ramping up. That 2024, guys, is going to be a wild ride.
Okay.
And, all I'm going to say is I do have a Rumble channel.
So, hear me out. The get like you need your tinfoil on it, but it's not going to get hot. All right. What if? Because how 2020 went, and 2020 was absolutely fucking insane. What if 2024 is actually really fucking quiet?
Bullshit.
Just because everyone's expecting something to pop off.
Something's going to pop off. You have the impeachment of Biden going on right now, which I'm actually starting to get to the point of, no, let's not, because that's just going to be used to bring in people like Gavin Newsom or something like that. You have the area of them taking down more and more monuments. You have free Palestine.
Yeah.
Ukraine, you have all this stuff going on. It's like,
oh yeah, no, I've seen it, and I think that, but this is just an idea that I had today. I was like, what if, like, because everyone is expecting something, like we're some other sort of COVID, some more summer of love, which I mean we've already kind of experiencing the winter of not love with the different Palestine marches and everything, with all that fucking horse shit going on.
That tells you that once we're about to get a very wild year, because normally you don't get this.
Right. And I was just like, you know what if they just decided that, like, well, because everyone's expecting some bullshit and we'd really just be showing our true colors or something, like if some crazy shit happened, we just take the year off, just let it play out.
You're being way too nice to these people and way too thinking that they think this way. They're power hungry maniacs.
Yeah.
We talked about it behind the scenes. We literally have a company that's working on AI stuff that has the 10 commandments to diversity. This is where we are as a nation.
I know. I need to look into the 10 commandment bullshit. 2020 was just such a shitty fucking year for me. I don't need a fucking repeat.
You're in one of its sequel. 2020 never ended. You're already in one of its sequels, and we're about to get part 4 here in a few weeks.
Yeah.
2020 never ended.
You know what? It felt like, okay, for me, it felt like 2020 ended this year.
Well,
no.
Jeremy's new muscle mommy will end him. Would you?
No.
Jeremy likes his muscle mommies.
You're only saying that because there was that very sexy tall muscle mommy that was walking around, that everybody was passing around, that should have been She-Hulk. This one's a little bit too much. That's a dude.
She's on the shit.
He likes his twinks.
Listen, I like my twinks. Yeah. I do like. Hey, there was that muscle mommy before that. I need to see if I can find her. But there was that like very buff, tall, fit, sexy woman that was walking around that people were saying should have been She-Hulk. And I just quote tweeted it saying, "Crush me, mommy."
That other chick had a face beat by 2 hammers, though. Come on.
Yeah, this chick has a nice face, but that body looks like it's
no. I'm not saying this chick has a nice face either. I'm just saying I wouldn't touch this with a 10-inch dick. But,
I think she has a nice face. The problem is she looks like she's a titan.
She's got a nice face. She looks like she's real short though.
It's like
she's short but muscular.
She has the torso of a man,
Jeremy,
and the face of a chick.
Don't you want her to bend you over and strap on you?
No.
You could just see
there's a full screen.
Okay.
You could just see Dermy trying to walk away, and she jumps on his back and chokes his ass out. God, come here, fat man.
She'd kill me.
I've got no problem with muscular women. But the face,
no.
yeah.
If
they look like a dude in the face,
I like fit women. I like fit women. She's on the juice, dude, and she's also on testosterone.
Oh yeah, she is.
Oh, definitely. That's a man's torso. That's not a woman.
And what the fuck? Everyone's been talking about her shoulders. What is the deal with her shoulders? Like, Seal here saying that it looks fake or AI, and I'm kind of wondering the same thing too, because like that just doesn't look like that right there. That does not look natural.
That's a man's body. It kind of looks like she's in a suit. I'm not lying. It looks fucking fake.
Wait, is she side pipe in there? What's going on? Almost looked like there might have been something else hanging down there.
I don't see nothing else hanging down there.
How does she lift with those nails?
I don't know. We don't ask these questions, Adam. We don't.
Well, we ask all these questions about you, so I mean, sometimes we.
Well, so that's the thing, is she just put the nails on.
Okay, maybe.
That lighting isn't doing it for her either. Because she's all dolled up. You're right. She just put those nails on. She has all this makeup on. She has fake eyelashes on. And because that lighting is directly coming down on her, it's casting shadows that makes her look even not as pretty.
You still take it from her. You would.
No, I fucking wouldn't. You would. You see, this is why I'm convinced now. Adam's trying to get me to say yes, I would, which I will never ever admit to wanting to actually have anything to do with this person, solely because he wants it to be seen as okay that he wants to be taken by her.
You can live in a fantasy land all you want, but
Adam wants that muscle mommy dong.
I'm not the gay one here.
Are you?
No.
Women are supposed to be soft.
I don't mind it. I don't mind a buff woman, but that's a man.
Which means you should be okay with it.
She has she's so muscular, her boobs are pecs.
Yeah.
You have made it to a point that you have destroyed the woman's body because you're juicing. You know what? She kind of looks like Torgo.
You know what? You'll forgive her for her penis.
No. No. Say it one more time, I'm going to commit genocide. You're
going to try and kill me anyway. Shut up.
That's true. Although, I mean, listen, at least I'm part of Back Taco Kingdom. We're good people over here. We're not people like this.
Hail pickles, that is accurate. Hail pickles, that is accurate.
Man, she's gonna kill you. She's gonna kill you.
Hold on. You said that the Back Taco people aren't like that, but yet the pickles are your allies.
She's not a part of the pickle. She's a power couch. She's Pickler. She's an evil pickle.
She's one of those that likes pickles on her power couch, isn't she?
Yeah.
The lore's been established. You've been stuffing the poor pickles.
No,
up your
that's
ass
all
for
propaganda.
Years. That is not
propaganda.
It was
that is
established.
I have never ever.
You have an
it.
army of pickles up your ass. That's what we.
Nope. You have Pickler. You have both Pickler. You have a genocidal maniac who's left the internet right now, and then you have a guy that had sex in the Senate chambers, and then your leader likes Attack on Titan. I'm just over here like, oh, bro.
Hey!
With thousands of your subjects up your ass.
Nope.
Nobody's
perfect. That's all propaganda from you guys. I am pointing out the pure facts from your own words. I'm over here with my subjects, and you're like, oh, no, he can't exist. He can't have a Back Taco Kingdom. We must now form the Power Couch Coalition and take all his land.
It's not propaganda.
You're like,
you were all for it till you found out that you were the miserable Hun of the fucking group.
You're the fucking, you guys are the fucking UN. Okay, that's all you are. You're the goddamn UN taking away my land when I'm having a peaceful time over here. The only bad thing I'm fucking doing is murdering atoms over and over and over again in Minecraft because it just regenerates constantly. They're a pest on society. They must be taken care of, okay? Because they multiply. They're like here. If you don't cut down their population, they'll affect the place and destroy like groves and shit like that. So you got to take care of them.
This six sons of bitch has millions of innocent things stuffed up his ass. He's trapped.
No, you guys are the fucking. You guys are the UN. You're going around everywhere, taking away countries. You're not allowing them to have their shit. And I'm just over here all peaceful and everything with my pickle harness. We had a wonderful time. We had the armies of shock, and everybody else is fucking pathetic as oh, you guys are being mean to the atoms. If you want the fucking atoms, have the fucking atoms. Just
release the pickles from your ass.
Yet
I don't put the pickles in my ass. Me and Pickle Hannes are best friends. No, I don't.
No pickles.
Nope. You guys committed mass genocide. You guys committed mass genocide, and you have Pickler on your side.
You have millions of pickles stuffed up your ass. It, like I said, established.
Nope.
And you just said you don't need the pickles anymore because you need other allies.
No, I said I need more allies. I never said I never needed the pickles. I still want the pickles. I just said I needed
so now you want to go out there and find other things to stick up your ass.
You see, you're constantly saying I want to put stuff up my ass. The problem is I'm a top. I don't want to put anything up my ass. My ass is a no-no zone.
Established.
No.
Yes.
No, you got.
Yes. It's in writing. It's down. It's lore.
It's your guys' goddamn propaganda. I need assistance. Join the Back Taco Kingdom. I need help. Okay, I'm being taken by all sides. I was simply enjoying life with my pickles, and we were taking. I had my shock troopers. I had Anna, and now everything's falling apart because some weird freaks decided no, he can't exist, right? And they felt bad for atoms for some reason, even though they just multiply over and over a bit again. They're like rabbits, but worse.
Join the Back Taco army and get stuffed up Dermy's ass.
No,
he like the poo-poo.
I will gift you all land once we take it back. Once we take my land back from the Power Couch and we eradicate the Power Couch menace, I will gift you all land. Join my society and my.
So you're a communist,
peaceful people.
So you're a communist.
It sounds kind of commie.
Yeah,
I'm giving them your guys'. I'm giving you the land that you guys stole from me.
Commie pinko bastard.
You guys stole my land. You stole my land. You fucking if anybody's the communist here, it's all you guys because you guys felt bad for the atoms.
That's why losing land does mean you stuff shit up your ass.
You guys felt bad for the atoms when all they do is multiply and reproduce like fucking rabbits. You gotta take care of their horde, or else they're gonna destroy the rest of the world. Okay, they're already a pest on society. You need to take care of them. Okay, that genociding them is actually a good thing. There's so many levels to my Adam comments. It's so fake.
Yeah, there's been a lot of layers there.
There will be no justice in this world till we put the end.
There will be no justice in. See, I'm doing nothing. I literally just existed, and you guys were like, "No, he's a bad guy." And then you told Shadow of Hawk he's a degenerate fucker that shows stuff up his ass.
Anybody in the thing that hasn't read it yet, go read Shadow Hawk's story.
Does Shadow Hawk thing actually says that Dermy likes to place jerkins in his anal cavity?
We defeated him. And then it turns out he's going to come back because he literally has millions of backup troops stuck in his ass. Is essentially the story. Waiting to bring.
I need more soldiers because Anna's abandoned me. I have shock. Shock and the pickles are good, but I'm sitting here reading all this. You guys have Tyrannosaurus Rexes. You have Gal and her fucking Pickler army. Yeah, fucking Paul of the Hadoken, who only created the Power Couch out of spite because he was jealous of the Back Taco. You have fucking Ginger G. You have Pot Jesus on your side.
Dermy, bang on your desk while you're talking.
No, I'm not going to do that. I actually have people trying to sleep right now. I'm loud.
He doesn't even realize. Put your hand up. We'll do the rest.
Get what I tried to do just now, does he?
I know exactly what you were trying to do right now. I'm not doing it. Because I'm the peaceful one. I'm the one that was attacked here. You guys Pearl Harbored me.
You just need room to breathe, huh? You just need room to
guys
breathe.
Pearl Harbored me. You guys attacked me. I was innocent and peaceful. I had my own land and you took it, okay? You know what? You know what? We will take back our land. That's the bit. The atoms are the pest of society.
You tricked the pickles into worshiping you like you're some freaking god emperor. You stuffed them in your butt crack, and now you're causing trouble for the whole goddamn world. And we're all together fighting against you. You are the bad.
No, I was peaceful. I was happy, and you know what? I'm about to beat the bad because I'm gonna gather up more troops. I'm gonna gather up more things, and I'm gonna come for your guys' fucking asses, and I'm gonna take care of the atom problem once and for fucking all. It will be my solution.
Then you're showing your true colors, Jesus Christ.
Solely for the atoms. The rest of you
needs to get this to Shadow.
I don't give a shit about. It's solely the atoms that I care about. They are the pestilence of society. They spread disease.
We will free the atoms. We will save the pickles, and we will stop the tyranny of the back taco king.
You are stealing my people.
And we are going to free everything from your butt. All those victims stuffed in there.
Up my ass.
We are going
nothing there. I was a peaceful society that worshipped ass. And then just because one man got all butthurt about it, that I had this wonderful land, I had this wonderful thing growing, he decided, no.
Is that what you call it now?
We must create the power couch to take away his land. He's like the UN. He's the World Economic Forum. That's all you guys are. You're the World Economic Forum.
Devil, share my screen. You have to understand, you're not going to find this in the Back Taco Kingdom. You'll only find this in Power Couch.
No, you'll find this in the Back Tacos.
No.
Yes,
except at Back Taco, it has a penis.
Well, if he caught her, he'd stuff her in his back taco. So, I mean, it's...
But that's not a.
That's what we're trying to free. That might be what we're trying to free from the back taco.
That's not back taco or power couch. That's like Dow pillows. That's cloudy pillows.
That's what freedom.
Those are my pillows. And Real World McClade, no, I'm not drunk. I am not drunk. I am sober. This is a meme war where propaganda is being spread against me. But it's time to start wrapping shit up. God damn it, Cloud. What is this shit? I'm scared to click on your links. You know this.
Oh, he's been busy.
It's mostly funny videos.
What the fuck? Why are you jerking off this poor ferret?
What the fuck?
I like that one. I have to screen these. Okay, that's not YouTube friendly. Oh, and that's
I
just.
Wish I was I wish I was that pair of shorts.
Yeah,
I wish you'd get her out of those shorts.
I was about to say the same thing. But okay, it's time to start wrapping everything up. By the way, how you doing, Melee K? We get coming in at the last minute. By the way, I love my pickle harness. Pickles are the greatest thing ever, and I'm not gonna ever hurt my pickles.
Don't worry, Melee. We're gonna rescue all the pickles that he has put up his ass.
She fights on my side.
We are going because because they think of you as a fucking like I said, like God Emperor. They fucking don't understand what you did. She just knows that her people keep disappearing, and she doesn't know they're up your ass.
That's a wonderful back taco, Paul. Okay, like legitimately, Paul only made this because he's jealous of the back taco. This all exists because you guys were jealous of me. Okay, that's all it is.
Paul said, "I can't take this tyranny no more."
No,
and he created a kingdom to fight against
the fact
you.
that he has he likes back taco and he's growing. We're gonna make the fucking power couch now. Just decide.
Every single person hated the back taco. We all hated the back taco.
Yeah, because you guys were jealous that was popular. That people were actually liking it.
We were disgusted.
Well, sounds like a you issue, not a me issue. But anyways, we need to start wrapping this up. No, you guys were just jealous. The whole time you guys were just jealous. But let's start wrapping it up and go around the horn. Let's start with a pestilence on society. Adam the Renaissance Nerd.
Eat my dick. Anyway, hi, I am Adam Renaissance Nerd. YouTube channel, the same name.
Adam would probably enjoy it.
Shut up. This week is a different week. It's a holiday week, so normal schedule is not around, but you can
just fuck already.
You done? Finished?
He's a child. He's never done.
He is a child. This week you can catch my review of Rebel Moon on Friday. I'll have that out for you. And then on I guess I don't know if it's releasing on Sunday or Sunday night or Monday morning. Either way, somewhere between Sunday and Monday, you can catch my review of the Doctor Who Christmas special where Ncuti Gatwa will be Ncuti Gatwa. And we
I think it's coming out Sunday.
Well, remember, they're a day ahead of us, so we'll probably be able to get it on Sunday for us. So maybe Sunday night. See, after night, I don't remember anymore because they haven't actually done a Christmas special in years, so I don't know anymore. So I'll get that out, and then there may be some streams this weekend, nothing definite, but Monday night there will be no Metal Mondays on Monday night, but there will be a discussion stream to talk about Ncuti Gatwa being Ncuti Gatwa. Yeah, I'm done. You can move on, you degenerate fuck.
I'm just planning out how I'm gonna take care of your people. Cloud, how are you doing?
I'm all right. You can find me on Twitter making memes and being made fun of as well.
A little bit. You know you want to side with the back taco.
No.
Fine, fuck off. Static, my back taco and friend. How are you doing?
I'm Switzerland and all this shit, bitch. I like watching both sides fuck with each other. Yeah, no, I don't know what I've got going on. I've got the weekend pregame on Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific time, which we will be having a show because that's still like 4 or 5 days away from Christmas. Might be streaming some of the finals, maybe some Sea of Thieves or some stuff with Shock this weekend. And then, yeah, I just put out a video on the whole Trump Colorado thing, pretty much talking about how this country really likes the whole guilty until proven innocent thing these days. There's been a lot of that going around. And
yeah.
Hey, at least not for Jonathan Majors. He got a trial.
He did get a trial, and Disney allowed him to be innocent until proven guilty. And we didn't even really get into that aspect, so I'm just going to shut up because I could talk about that for a while.
And we can talk about it on Thursday.
You know what? We could. But yeah, that's me. Come check out my channel, Static 2020.
Check it out, and I'll get him to quit being Switzerland soon enough. Senate fucker, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Check me out. We have Beelzebub this week. Still doing that, but there will be no Get Ranked. Possibly even the next week, just because I think that's New Year's, right? The next Sunday after that.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
You could do a special Get Ranked on New Year's Eve.
Like what?
I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know what the plans are for New Year's Eve. I know Static had something. I want to do something. I don't fucking know. All I know is
ranking the 30 victims of your back taco.
I have an idea. We can talk backstage.
Well, I can tell you roundtable's happening. So.
Yeah, they and then I don't know about the other shows this week. I don't know who's canceling their shows, who's not. Might be on the meme stream, might not, don't know. But just look around, you'll find me.
I think there is meme stream this week. I don't know. What I can tell you is Ballbusters will be happening this Friday. We got Dre coming on for this week to help bring in the Christmas and everything. It's going to be a nice little Christmas special. We'll have a fun time. I got a small name change just for the night. I'll let you guys see it when it gets there. Oh, excuse me. My bad.
So you are going to do the queer dermy wormy thing.
Yes, I'm going to do the queer derby wormy thing. On that note, I think this might be the last late night mayhem for the year, just because next week's going to be after Christmas, and the only thing we could really talk about, if anything, I might do one solo and just play games or something, because I don't know how much news it is going to be on. And then when it comes to the week after next, you have New Year's Eve. So I don't know what's all going to be there. So in the meantime, guys, it's slow season. Thank you for coming around. Oh, by the way, next Ball Busters, not this Friday, but the Friday after that, we got the Melees coming back to help ring in the new year for our own New Year's little special. And Oreos will be involved.
What if you don't have Oreos?
I'm going to be having Oreos. I'm buying a lot this Friday. I get paid this Friday, and I see my paycheck already being gone because I got to get champagne. I got to get plenty of alcohol. It's going to be a long 2 weeks. Oh,
They're going to end up in a gutter.
That's right. But before we leave, Adam, what the fuck is this shit? Is this your more reasons for why your people?
No, this is what happens in the Back Taco Kingdom. This is what you get.
No.
Oh,
No, that's a power couch. That's a power couch.
That's Back Taco.
That's a power couch.
That is all Back
That
Taco.
is a
right
power
there.
couch.
That is.
Take it off the screen.
That is Back Taco rewards.
No, this is more propaganda.
That
is
a
Back Taco land right here.
I didn't realize that
That's what happens when you indulge the Back Taco.
Okay, you know what? For the New Year's stream, when you guys come on, we're gonna be doing Oreos for every super chat, including the ones where we have to drink.
Jeremy, don't give people the sugarfoot.
They already did it once. We're doing it again. It's gonna be awesome. But until next time, guys, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for hanging out. If you've had a bad day, I hope we were able to at least put a smile on that face. And remember, always have some fun. And Back Taco forever.
What? Toodaloo, motherfucker. Hey, you